Okay, so here we have the dividend. Notice that it is degree 3, so it's a higher degree, and that gives us more terms to work with. This is the divisor. It is linear, but you might notice that it has a coefficient here of 3 instead of 1, like in the last problem. So that might make things a little fun. Also, notice that this is a binomial. Now remember, for long division, you don't have to have a divisor that's linear. It could be a higher degree. All right, sometimes we have to do that, but not in this section. All right, so we're going to set up the problem, and that's kind of half the battle. So the divisor goes on the outside, and then the division, 6x cubed plus 11x squared minus 31x plus 15. And then we just have to hope for the best. So here we go. Does 3x go into 6x cubed? Yes. That will be 2x squared. Okay, then we're going to multiply. So 2x squared times 3x, that's the 6x cubed. 2x squared times minus 2, which is minus 4x squared. All right. Yeah. So don't rush through these. Take your time and double check. Change the signs. So minus here, plus here. And then we're going to combine. So these cancel out. That's what we want. 15x squared. Oh, good. That looks promising. Bring down the next term. Minus 31x. Now, why did I say that looks promising? Because 3x goes into 15x squared, which is nice because it might have been a problem otherwise. Okay, so 5x. Now, you might be saying, well, what would I have done if it didn't go in evenly? I would go back and check your work at this point. I don't think they're going to give you that. I mean, in theory, yeah, you could have a fraction, but that would get a little tricky to work with. I guess that's the word I want. Okay, let me erase these arrows so those are out of the way. All right, let's go 5x times 3x and get 15x squared. 5x times minus 2, which is minus 10x. Now watch, this is going to happen. We'll see. Change the signs. So minus here, plus here. Don't forget that step. It's really important. And so these cancel out. Yay. And then what do we get? Negative 31x plus 10x is minus 21x. Oh, good. Because I'm looking to see if 3 will go into that. And it does. So now I'm on this last one to bring down, plus 15. I might run out of room. Let me scroll up. These do take a little bit of paper. Okay. And one more time on the dividing. So 3x into minus 21x. Now don't forget that that's got to be negative then. Negative 7, just negative 7. Okay? Sometimes I think students are like, well, I'm going to subtract it anyway, so maybe it doesn't matter, but it matters. So you have to think, what can I get? What am I multiplying by to get minus 21x? You want them to look the same. Okay, so now multiply. Negative 7 times 3x is negative 21x. Those are supposed to match, so yay. All right. Negative 7 times negative 2 is plus 14. And now we're going to change our signs and combine. Those cancel out. And it looks like I'm getting a remainder of 1. Okay, so how do we want to write this? I would write it as the final answer, 2x squared plus 5x minus 7 plus 1 over the divisor. That's how I would write it. So you have the polynomial all as one piece with the quotient and the remainder. Sometimes there's a question, well, what if this remainder had been negative? In that case, you can either put the minus sign in the numerator or you can put that plus sign as a minus sign. And it doesn't matter which way you do it. Well, it depends on the divisor, so might be easiest just to put it in the numerator. you'll see it both ways. If the numerator is just a constant, it doesn't matter. Okay, so I can say it that way. All right, so those were our examples of long division. We use long divisions for certain things, but in the next example, we're going to show you another type of division.